Hey y'all, I'm Nicole in Nicole's Cosmic Cove, and I'm here to do this video about a couple things, but this video is primarily about compatibility. Okay, so I decided to change things up a little bit, and I wanted to talk about numerology and compatibility, and I wanted to talk about Will Smith and Martin Lawrence to begin with this. Okay, so first and foremost, I have my notes because I want to stay on task. And I want to first talk about what I believe compatibility to be. So, in numerology, I feel like compatibility is what you make it. You know, I believe that when you speak life into your relationships to yourself, and when you pour into yourself completely, when you love yourself completely, you then open the door to meeting people who you vibe with, who you can connect with. You know, I'm a firm believer in that. I am a firm believer in being very honest about, you know, what you require in your friendships and your connections. I'm a firm believer in being able to communicate with your loved ones and your coworkers and your friendships. And when I'm speaking on compatibility today, I'm primarily speaking on friendship compatibility and working compatibility. I'll touch on love compatibility in another reading because that is a whole other thing, even though it still has a lot of similarities. Okay, so my belief is that compatibility is what you make it first. Okay, so you can look on Google and you can see like which numbers are compatible with each other because of the definition of it and because of data and vibrations and all that stuff. But really, what it boils down to is, what you believe about yourself. Okay, and uh, what you believe about yourself first. Like if you believe that your connections are always fucked up, if you believe that your connections are always, full of jealousy and strife and issues, if you feel like you're always going through that, then you might want to begin working on your own self concept and your own who you are and what you represent for yourself, right? Because that is a pattern, and you are actually manifesting these connections over and over and over again. So I do want to say that first, okay? So, um, I have a best friend that I've had for a very long time. My best friend, um, we have the same life path number. We have the same cornerstone, which is our name, our both names beginning with N, and we're both born in the same year. And but there are differences, right? And the compatibility of us stems from both of us being in alignment with each other very early on, but then growing and growing and allowing ourselves to grow within our friendship. It hasn't always been perfect, right? Because life, is always lifing, right? But have we been able to connect for years and years and years? Yes. We met when we were 15, and we're both 44 now. Well, for she's 45, I'm about to be 45. So I just wanted to really touch on that. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about. First, I want you to look at this video. Hopefully, it plays when I'm saying it. So watch this video that Will Smith just posted on his page about his connection with Martin. Okay.
How does your character's friendship correlate to your real life friendship? Is it similar?
I love this guy. I love him. I mean, we're the best of friends.
Yeah, I just love, when you go to work and you just want to do it with people that you love. You want to do it with people that you enjoy being around. You got to spend that much time with somebody. You want to be with somebody you respect and somebody that you can have fun with. And if it gets hard, you can knuckle up a little bit together. And this dude right here is one of the most honest and generous and caring people I've ever.
So Will Smith is born 9/25/1968. So he's a Libra that loves love and justice and balance. Okay. And Martin Lawrence is born 4/16/1965. So what I love first and foremost about the two of them, well, let me just go back really quickly. The reason why I'm doing Martin Lawrence and Will Smith right now is because, the Bad Boys movie is out, okay? And it's just, just amazing energy with that. But it's a long-term connection. It's one of these connections that have been around for a long time that has worked for the both of them. And with Will Smith born on the 25th day and Martin Lawrence born on the 16th day, the day that you're born on in numerology is considered where your talents are and what you're good at. And both of them are born on a 7 day. Okay. Will Smith's energy, having that 5 there with that 2 and that 5, makes that his energy more, have a little bit more freedom when it comes to spirituality and isolation. Both of them enjoy being with themselves. You know, both of them enjoy being by themselves, right? Both of them enjoy the isolation of their own mind and being spiritually in tune with themselves, okay? Martin Lawrence, born on the 16th day, is also very similar to Will Smith's day of birth because even though they're two different numbers, the 16/7 is about deep spirituality, but it also is about relationships and connections. And so while Will Smith may have lots of interesting relationship stuff happen in his life that deal with sensuality and sex and all of that. I'm just being real about it. Along with spirituality, Martin Lawrence's relationships have to be careful with more so third party situations in a way that affects his soul. I hope I'm making sense. So they both understand each other in a deeply spiritual way. They both understand their secrets. Both of them keep each other's secrets, okay? Because this 25 energy and 16 energy are very, very secretive, very private. Okay. And so over the years, when Will Smith, really talks about, their connection, this is what this is. This is, having someone you can trust with your deepest information. Okay. And for Will Smith, and both of them, for Will Smith, Martin is that to him. And for Martin, Will Smith is that to him. This is why they can continue to work together in this way for a long period of time. Okay, so Will Smith's life path number is 22/4. So he is a hard worker. Okay. Uh he values his business, and with those two twos being there, it means that he is a master builder. Like he understands how to build something from the ground up. He will work until it's done and complete and perfect. Okay, having this particular life path number is one where, in order to be in Will Smith's energy, you got to come with your A game. You got to be ready to work when it's time to work. You got to be ready to enjoy yourself when it's time to enjoy yourself, but primarily work, right? Martin's life path number is 14/5, which is so different than Will Smith's. Martin's life path number is about enjoying and relaxing and enjoying good food and libations and taking lots of breaks, okay? The reason why this works so well for the both of them is because Martin is going to say, hey, we need a break. Hey, we need some libations. Hey, we need some time to enjoy ourselves a little bit here, okay? Let's go travel. Let's go somewhere. Let's get away for a little while, which is good for Will because Will work. All he will do is work, okay? He's always thinking about the next thing to build. The beautiful thing about Martin's life path number being 14/5 is that 4. Because while he understands he loves to have a good time, that 4 there kind of brings him back into alignment of getting things done. Okay. Now, when it comes to another part of this compatibility, it's the year that they're born. So Will Smith is born in 1968, which equals 24, which is a 6 vibration. So from the months of September 30th to December 30th, every year for Will, he's always deeply in tune with family. Naturally family is a big deal to him. as we can see in the media and stuff, he loves his family, right? His triple cycle energy, which is the year that he's born, between those 3 months at the end of the year are very important to him, okay? And so if he's filming something or doing something at the end of the year, it's so important for him to be around people that feel like family, okay? And for Martin, he's born in 1965 with a vibration of 21.3. So again, that 3 energy is he likes to have a good time. He likes to chill. He likes to have fun. And so if they did any filming at the end of the year last year, this would have been such a great opportunity for Will's family to be involved in it, for Martin to really enjoy life and enjoy and giving Will a lot of ammunition to have some fun. Okay. And given all the things that were in the media throughout the years about, Will, this was definitely a welcomed energy. Martin is always a welcomed energy to Will. Okay. So I think that's really all that I want to talk about. I know that I just didn't want to go so deep in it, but I wanted you to see compatibility with with similarities and completely drastic numbers, right? And how it's important to be able to be deeply spiritually in tune with yourself, to ask yourself, what are you looking for in compatibility? What are you looking for in friendships? What are you looking for in connections with people? And being um and being honest with yourself about what that looks like. Sometimes you got to write it down, and sometimes as you're writing it down, you have to visualize yourself in great relationships with great people so that your subconscious can get used to that feeling, because if you're always used to somebody that's just out to get you, then that is what you will manifest. If you are always manifesting good connections, good working relationships, then that is what you will manifest. But I love the connection between Will and Martin, and I hope this was informative. And if Wikipedia is wrong about their birthdays, just throw this whole video out. I'm sorry, y'all. Take good care of yourselves, and bye, y'all.